What is going on, YouTube? My good people, good morning. Happy Monday to everybody. It is 9:46 a.m. here on the south side of the United States, Central America. I ain't spamming. Nightbot must have got you, man. What's going on, Gio? Good to see you, my brother. Welcome aboard. Today's flight is going to be from Chicago O'Hare to Nashville. And so, yeah, we're going to jump in the flight deck and got a little rain. But it looks like we should be pretty clear once we get out of Chicago area. All right, so yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this baby set up. We are at a cold and dark state, and so we'll start it up. All right, so we'll go ahead and get our ground power connected, get our battery on, standby power, emergency exit lights go on. And we'll get these over to battery, put this on ground power. Let's get panel lights turned on, circuit breakers on. Yeah, I know, Gio. You know, this Nightbot guy, he's pretty crazy, bro. So just kind of disregard him. If he becomes too much, then I'll just turn it off. Martavius, what's going on, my brother? Good morning. Welcome aboard, sir. Glad to have you. We'll turn on steady light. We'll turn the logo light on. And everything else pretty much looks decent. We'll go up and we'll turn our IRSs on. We'll hit a line, nav, and nav. There's the chime. Go down to the FMC. Turn on panel lights down here. Clear that. Go to advanced, and we'll pull up our flight plan. And our flight plan says that we need 18.3 thousand pounds of fuel. Put that up here, and our payload is going to be 43.7 thousand pounds today. Get that in there. Center of gravity as 24, so we have that. Init ref. We'll go KORD. We'll copy this here, and I found actually I'm gonna do something different. I've been checking out videos, and what I've found out is the pilots actually use the GPS instead of the reference airport position. So I'm gonna try that this time, and we'll go left, GPS left, and go back here, and we'll drop it in there, and it got us lined up. We'll hit route, KORD, put that in there, Kbna, our arrival, that in there. We've got Delta Airlines 1221. Shout out to my moms this morning. Use your birthday. All right. Performance init. So we'll hit 153.3 for gross weight. Zero fuel weight is 135.0. All right, and reserves we'll put in 5.2. Cost index will be 5 today. And flight level will go 260. Put that in there before we hit the execute. All right, so the temperature is going to be 24. The ISA deviation, and the top of climb is going to be 239 at 49. Put that in there. And for plan, we're gonna use 10.9 for the plan. All right. We go N1 limits. /24. Put that in there. We'll leave the takeoff as is. We'll go flaps 5. Center of gravity was 24. So that'll give us 141, 143, and 151. Since we have that, go ahead and put that in the 151 plus 5. We'll put 156. All right. And that would actually be the first officer's assignment. All right, so there we'll get no SID out of, won't get a standard instrument departure out of Chicago. So we'll go out of 10 left. All right. Hit route. Activate. Before we execute it, we will put in our waypoints. So we've got CM, SKY. That in there direct to Karen, CARYN, right there. Sybil, CYBIL, and then the transition is going to be the PXV. And then we can put in the arrival, which is the Raymond 2, the Kbna transition, and it says 28 or 20 left. Let's 20 left. And we'll go with the Reba transition. We'll keep that on. We'll go to route. Go legs. Clear that discon. Not you. There's a vector, so we'll leave that as is. And we'll assess that once we get there. We'll go ahead and hit execute. Everything is in there. Let's go to route. Looks decent. Execute the performance page. And I'm actually looking for a specific page. And then FMC open edition. Performance. We'll do 51. The approach. Probably shouldn't put that in until later, but who cares? All right, so we got that situated. FMC is pretty much together, and frames are kind of choppy. Put that down. All right, cool beans. So now we can get the APU started. Start the boarding process. Go ahead and seatbelts on. Go ahead and get our ground crew out the way. And once they get situated, we will get pushback truck to come up. All right. Cam, what's going on, my brother? Welcome aboard, my good sir. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. All right, so get this plan out. All right. So, by Chicago O'Hare being one of the busiest and one of the largest airports, they actually vector you out to the first waypoint, which is Cam Sky or Sim Sky, CMSKY, or however you want to call it. Let's get the doors closed here. I hope they resize this pad menu to a very optimal size that is not extremely large. All right, so we'll go left door forward, left door aft. Those are closing. Let's see what we got on this side. Everybody's going on this side, so we'll go ahead and get the aft door, the aft cargo hold, and forward cargo. Down at the bottom there, should be closing slowly but surely. That one, get the front left door or front right door, swing close. Come on, little door. There she blows. 9 years later. All right, back in the cockpit. What? All right, so we got the pack zone that what do we say, 260? Go ahead and close the door. Gets to be a little loud back there. just a little bit. All right, let's see here. All right, so we've got doors are closed, so we go ahead and call for push. Nope, not pilot. Edge. Start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Well, that's convenient. The weather actually is integrated into better pushback too. I think it's good to me. All right, push truck is coming.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, so while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and turn the transponder on, even though we don't have ATC. Turn these pedestal panels on. Pedal lighting. Flaps are retracted. We'll initially climb to 8,000 first. Going out of 2-0, so put this at 200. Too far as usual. Where's you at, truck?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right. Yeah. Just a dumbass. Stop. All right. All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, so we'll go ahead and release the park brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, so we will get our fuel pumps on, electrodes on. We'll turn the packs off. We will get this over to engine one. Let everybody on the ground know we are moving.
Flight attendants will test the pressure cross-check and all call thank you.
All right. There's 18, 19, 20,
All right,
21%.
Give us a ring if you
Add
need
fuel.
anything.
Both EGT N1 and N2 is rising. Fuel flow is rising. Oil pressure is rising. Should be, I'm sorry, oil pressure is rising, oil temperature is rising, oil quantity looks good, and the vibration of that left engine looks really good. There's the pop back on the ignition switch. We'll swap that over to continuous, and we will go with number 1.
Please double check the security of your seatbelt. All electronic devices do need to be turned off and put away at this time. This does include all cellular phones and two-way pagers. Flight attendants, please prepare your doors for departure and cross-check.
$19, $20, and there's fuel. Why they, right? Check that engine out. It is spooling, spooling, spooling.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, we will set parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
That's not what I want. So we'll go ahead and turn generator 1 on, generator 2 on. Get this over to continuous. Get this over to Gen 1. We'll turn our probe heats on, window heats. Yaw damper goes off. Packs can come back on. Trim air can go on. Everything else looks fairly decent. We'll take the hand signal. Got our altitude pressurization set. Everything looks pretty decent to me. But we get rolling.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Will do, thank you, and we will see you next time. Yep. Alright, there's a hand signal showing us that he has the bypass pin in his hand. We are ready to get moving. We'll go with lights, lights, and lights. Release the brake. Set a parking brake on. We turn on our flight directors. And as we taxi, we will set our parking, our RTOs. All right, actually, let
A light switch is located under the seat or between seats. The safety instruction card shows the exact location.
let me.
Open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment handle.
We should be all right.
Place the vest on the package like this. Flip the vest on over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach the button. Pull the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Once outside, pull down on the red tab to switch, or blow into the red tube on the side of the vest. There is also a light that will illuminate upon contact with water. Never replace the vest if it's not used. If necessary, it is a light vest will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card is entitled to the vest. The crew will now be put in to a final cabin check. We'll be back after pickup. More information about the check.
We'll just taxi on down to the runway. We'll go ahead and drop flaps. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it. Well, it looks like we done passed the damn runway, folks. This is bullshit. That's what happens when you, that's why you should pay attention. I'm trying to do like 5 things at one time. It seems like everything is extremely loud today. And I don't know. very careful because the ground is wet and it does react to ground movement. My frame's getting its ass kicked right now. So we'll try this again. Alright, so this is where we're supposed to be. Alright, there's 22 left. Check final. Make sure ain't nobody out there coming in on us. Go ahead and get our lights on, strobes turned on.
Approaching runways.
Get that turned on there. We get lined up with the runways.
Secured. Have a good flight. 2 left.
We'll go ahead and add 40%. And there's full power. There's 80 knots. Cross check is good.
B1, rotate.
There's V-time, there's rotate. And we are up. Oh.
Positive rate.
This gear is going up. There's 400. We'll make our turn to the left here. We'll continue to climb up.
1,000.
Get out of that water there. Or I'm sorry, out of the rain, rather, not the water. Wind shear. Alright, so we've got a wind shear warning, so we've got to be careful. Just try to get out of this situation as fast as possible. Flat 0. Get about a 230 on. It's 3,000. All right, we'll go ahead and hit lateral navigation, vertical nav. That's gonna push that there. We'll hit. Make sure that we are still climbing out. We'll go up to 16,000. And we'll just climb it out, sort of like a standard departure. Now, quite naturally, we would not have been able to get straight out like that. They would have vectored, what they call vectoring us out of the airspace. So we probably would have made a couple turns before we actually got to the waypoint. What's going on, Zusi? What's going on, baby? Yo, what's going on to Mr. Webb? How you doing, good sir? Welcome aboard. Hope you are enjoying the flight there. Gaming Gamer 521. What's going on, my brother? Gio, what's going on, dude? Glad to have you back. All right, so we are above 10,000. We'll go ahead and turn lights off. We probably should have did that a long time ago. We get our ignition switches back to auto. Default notification there, and that's from not shutting off the APU bleed. So we are 1 degree Celsius, so we'll turn on NG anti-icings. Everything else should be pretty decent. Hey, there's any update about shared cockpit plugin? They haven't contacted me yet. I was actually going to send them another email again if I hadn't heard from them today. But I was guessing maybe because it was the weekend that they were probably not available. So yeah, I'll check on it sometime today for you. Flight Factor A320 on Discord. What do you mean, can I send it to you? What do you mean, like purchase it? Man, are you nuts? Oh man, that Flight Factor, I think that A320 is it's steep, dude. That you're nuts. Like that thing is about $60, man, I think, or $90, I believe. Yeah, the Flight Factor A320. Yeah, man, it's $89, dude. Heck nah. I wish I could, man. Maybe we'll do it for maybe I'll do a giveaway or something. We'll get one of those going. I said that I would for the simmers that follow me, do some scenery giveaways and maybe an aircraft giveaway. So yeah, man, maybe in the future we'll do a giveaway of the Flight Factor. All right, we're holding 16, so we go up to flight level 260. I believe that was our cruising altitude that was set. We'll go ahead and turn the gear off. RTO should have came off a long time ago. We'll hit the VNAV, gone up to the climb. And 16, so being about. Make a slight turn to the left. Or to the right, sorry. That looks weird. But that's supposed to be the clouds moving. They're moving extremely fast. Man, my frames are taking dump right now. Get better. A little bit. Happy May Fool's Day. Yeah, bro. We'll get you one. We'll try to get you in there, man. You're not missing much. I mean, it's a great aircraft to fly. It's good to have, but it can be a little complex, and it does what it wants to do. Do you have the frames to accommodate it, man? Because that's another major thing that you will run into. You're gonna run into frame issues if you don't have the PC to power that thing, dude. So yeah, I would definitely check your frame rate. I mean, your how many frames are you getting in a pretty decent in a large aircraft like the BOEING and the bigger planes, the bigger airliners, and see what your frames are like. And okay, well, if your frames are pretty good, at least 10 to 15 frames in the cockpit without graphic card. Yeah, that's kind of low, bro. That's kind of low. And when you get that A320 in there, man, it's gonna kill your frames, bro. You won't be able to fly at all. It'll probably crash your sim. They give it to you in two different, or they give you three different I guess, how could I say this? I guess formats on how you want it to run in terms of the graphics and how heavy, you know, you want it in terms of your textures and, you know, how realistic the plane looks on the inside and outside, and how well it performs in terms of a high level of graphics. I don't even think your sim would be able to start to even load up that flight factor, man. It's massive, dude. It's pretty massive, bro. It is a massive piece of hardware to have. So they do have the bump down version. I think there's a standard version and a low version. But even with the low version, the lower version of the aircraft, it still kind of pulls some serious frames. So you might want to check that out before you invest in it, if you purchase it by, you know, without it. But I just, to be honest with you, I wouldn't purchase it if you're only getting 10 to 15 frames right now in a large cockpit, and that's without your graphic card. And then again too, I don't know what kind of graphic card you have, what's the number of graphic cards you have to accommodate the 10 or 15 frames that you already have. So you just gotta kind of do a little math, and then I would determine based on that if it is feasible to purchase. It's $89, was it like $92 and some change maybe? It's pretty steep for you to pay that kind of money for it not to work at all. That would bum me out. I know it would definitely bum me out. Yeah, man, let's chit chat. Let's chit chat on Discord, man, and let's get it situated and get it set up. Hopefully by Wednesday, I would have heard something from Shared Cockpit, or whatever the Shared Cockpit people are. And let's see what we can get situated for it, get it running. It's over here. 1628. Alright, so according to the FMC progress page, we should get to Nashville at 1628 Zulu. And that accommodates the wind and everything, so gives us an idea where we're going, or how long it'll take to get there based on all of the information that we put in there. It's kind of calculated it down. The data can stay position. Whatever. All right, Gio. So I fixed the night bot for you, man. He was picking on you a lot. I do what I must. Yeah, the message that you said, I do what I must, and then the one after that, yeah, this should help. I just turned him off, so you should be good. Abdallah Reyes. I think it's Reyes. I'm gonna go with Reyes. What's going on, man? Where are you? Where you from? What's going on, Yella? Welcome to the channel, bro. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Got out of that little nastiness. All that nastiness behind us. Alberto Delgadillo. I don't know, bro. I don't want to mess it up, but I'll just stick with Alberto. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, what's up? What's up, bro? Just sub big ups from LA Cal. What's going on, bro? I am from Los Angeles, man. So shout out to the crib, bro. Appreciate you being here, my dude. Swrakuki YouTube. What's going on, man? How's it going? Welcome, guys. Let's see here. Oi. For sure, the double is pronounced like Y. Okay, the double L is pronounced like a Y. All right, so Delgadillo, Gadillo. I don't know, man. I don't want to mess it up any worse than I already have, bro. But welcome aboard, man. I appreciate you. For coming in, man, and joining the crew. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, bro. I messed it up. I messed it up royally. So, you said LA, California. What part of LA? I was raised in South Central, man. I went to Crenshaw High, Shot Offs, Blue and Gold, repping. Aviation fan, what's going on, my brother? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you, my dude. El Monte, Cal, okay. I know exactly where you are, my dude. What do cigars and blue dresses have in common? What's going on, Bill? How you doing, my bro? Thanks for dropping in my stream. What do cigars and blue dresses have in common? They all pull? I don't know. They pull up? I don't know. Enlighten us, Bill. Enlighten us. Monica. That's funny. Monica comes on them. You're nuts, bro. I'm thoroughly convinced. Mexico, you're originally from Mexico. Little Mexico. Oh, Little Mexico. little Mexico, Mexico. Yeah. Oh, bro, I appreciate you for coming in, bro, and I believe you said you subscribed. I didn't see the, normally the little animation thing comes up, but it didn't. And so yeah, but yeah, man, thanks for coming aboard, man. All my new subs, you know, make sure you hit the bell on the side of the subscribe so you are in the immediate know when we go live. I don't have a regular stream schedule, so at this point it's just kind of like when I get the time to sit down and do it, I just kind of jump on. So I want to make sure you guys are in there. Cool beans, man. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that to work out for you, but I always sit down and do it whenever I have time. Yeah. Good old Bill. You keep the streams interesting, my guy. I have to say. I'll be paying attention to you on Captain Canada's stream, and you're entertaining, my dude. You are very entertaining, to say the least. I don't sim, but I enjoy watching these channels. Hey, man. Well, I'm gonna enjoy having you, bro. Whenever you have time, if I'm on, come chit chat with me, hang out with me. Great. I'd love to have you, dude. And I just got into simming maybe a little under a year ago, to be honest. I started flying here at my home airport in Montgomery, and I'm kind of like one of those students that I can't just read it. I can't read it all the time. You have to show me, or I have to be hands-on. I've got to put my hands on it. I've got to feel it. I've got to see it for, you know, for what it is. And in order for me to learn, that's the way that I've learned. I learn things. And so I went ahead and built me a sim to help me you know, with memorizing procedures and how to do certain things. So yeah, I try to keep learning. I'm always trying to learn something new. And I know you probably say, well, I know you're not flying commercial aircraft. It just makes it a little bit more interesting in learning how to fly in and out of the airspaces and understand the restrictions, being able to maintain restriction, altitude restriction, speed restriction, the noise abatement restrictions, and all that kind of good stuff. So that's where the whole streaming idea came out, or the simming idea came out with me. So yeah, bro, I totally understand. I know a lot of people that have no interest or whatsoever in aviation, but they enjoy watching airplanes. They go out to the airports and watch the airplanes take off and things like that. Never desired to be a part of the industry, but just enjoy its culture in a sense, the aviation culture. We're getting ready to make a left turn in just a minute. Getting close to that well, not too close, but yeah. Hey Bill, you subscribed to my channel? Oh dude, no you didn't. It's an honor, bro. This is an honor, my dude. Appreciate that, man. No doubt, I appreciate that. Man, I hate that my sub thing is not working. But it's all good. You guys are a part of the crew now. That's all that matters. And on my next stream, or if I can get it to work, I'm gonna do another flight. If I can get it to come through, I'll go ahead and reset it for all those new subs, so you guys have your glory on the page for the day. How long have you been flying? I've been flying for a little over a year now. I mean, like, how experienced are you with 737, for example? Well, I think I do pretty good with it. I think I'm pretty well rounded in it. You'd have to ask me a couple things for me to be able to, I guess, for you to be able to determine how much I actually know. But I relatively know pretty much a good bit about the 737. All right, so here comes the descent profile. And there's the start of the descent. And when we get to the Raymond transition, we have a bottom altitude of 11,000. So that was what you saw me put in the FMC, or in the MCP here. and it'll maintain speed as well as our altitude. A little speed break in there, kind of together. Nice. Yeah, man. I try to, I try to make sure that I know enough to be able to have a conversation. I don't profess to know everything about the 737, but what I don't know, I will go study. And I will read and make sure that I am proficient in it. Because at the end of the day, that's what aviation is, right? Proficiency. How proficient are you? How well can you perform, right? Always. And how thorough are you? How detailed are you? So we just keep coming. Okay, let the cigar specialist ask you something. All right, go for it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and we have the altimeter for Nashville 3014. Put that in there. It's gonna be below flight level 180 in just a little while. There it is. That's set there. All right, so the CWS, are you talking about these here? The yeah, on the MCP. All right, from what I understand, and if you know, most definitely correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so the CMD mode is the autopilot selected, the left autopilot selected toward going towards your destination and going in the heading that you're going. All right, you activate the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to zoom out there, but you activate the CWS on a back course. So in a sense, I from what I understand, I believe this is bearing the bearing autopilot mode, and it engages which, where you're going in the direct heading. If you needed to go backwards, go back to a route, I don't know, I think this would be your back course tracker tracking you on the back course. I believe, not sure. I haven't read in depth about what all of the modes on the MCP actually does, with the exception of the VNAV, lateral nav, VRR, lock approach, heading select, level changes, the pretty basic modes that we use for the in-flight mode or whatever, navigational mode. I believe that CWS navigates you back to the backtracks you.
Altimeter setting.
And so it's 18,000, so we'll go ahead and hit those standards and put those. We should have 3014, 3014 in mine, 3014 over there, coming down a little fast. All right, so yeah, was that right? And I have the QRH for the 738 and 739. I also have the POH and the ORM. I have all of the books for them, but if you know anything about the 737 or Boeing, the larger aircraft period, there are 1,000+ pages of information. And as I do take it as serious in terms of making sure that I'm following the rules and trying to maintain a level of professionalism, even though it is a sim, I can admit that I have not sat down and read the entire manual on the 7.3 series. But I can assure you, the next time you ask me, I have the definite answer, or the correct answer for you. That's just based on what I've understood in terms of what the CMD does. So. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We are your vertical profile, or your glide slope, or however you want to categorize that, but we're looking pretty good. We're not over speeding, and got 14 miles out. Okay, CWS is basically the fly-by-wire from Airbus. Okay, so are you, does that mean in terms of that detent setting that they have with the throttle locking and all of that, when you press CWS and move the yoke, you can fly the plane. When the yoke centers, the plane will fly the current heading and pitch. Oh, okay, like Airbus fly by. Okay, gotcha. I understand that. Okay, cool. So basically, whatever heading you stop on, with flying with CWS, it will wherever you stop that roll, wherever you stop that pitch, it will maintain it. Right? Is that what I'm understanding? Well, hell, we got some time. Now, let me ask you this, because I will try it. It's an old thing. The newer Boeings don't have it. 737 is an old bird. Yeah. Well, I mean, she's an old bird, and you know
Thousand to
what?
go.
She's a legend. She's a legend. So, in her own right, she is who she is. And in Airbus's own right, you know, it is what it is. I enjoy the both of them. I think I really enjoy flying the 737, the Boeing aircraft, more so than Airbus, but I'm not opposed to it, right? Leave your options open. All right, we're coming down 11.5 for 10,000. At this point, we're gonna get ready to cross over the Raymond transition, which puts us in our approach. And we are above 13, about above 10 degrees Celsius, so we'll go ahead and turn our engine anti-icings off. We got 14 degrees Celsius there.
1,000 to go.
Yes sir, legendary. All right, 10,000, so we'll just keep coming down. It looks better than the 7.3 looks better than it. I agree. You know what? They have their own little unique, I guess, design that sticks to my. I don't really like the short nose. The short nose makes it look funny. The cone on the front of the Airbus, it kind of makes it. I don't know. It looks kind of weird to me. I don't really care for it, but put a bottom altitude of 4,000. Let the MCP do its thing here. Yeah, man, I don't really care for the look of that A320, but hey man, it is what it is, right? Now the overall design of the aircraft, it fits that A320, that Neo, that sleek size, kind of it kind of fits it, right? It's like you got a Mercedes, you got the E350, the big body, right? So quite naturally that nose is going to be, or the hood of the car is going to be a lot larger, longer, as opposed to the coupe, the LS coupe, right? It's a smaller car, but the nose is not as or not the nose, but the hood of the car is not as extended, because I guess it's not needed. Now, of course, an aircraft, for aerodynamic reasons, they style and design it for whatever reason, but I just don't like the A320. It looks odd to me. I'm sorry, but yeah, that Neo, it's got that sleek look, and so the nose fits it to me. You know, if it fits. All right, there's 10,000, so we'll go ahead and cut our lights on. We'll get the engine igniters to continuous. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot the APU. I think I blew it on takeoff, but anywho, we'll fix it when we get on the ground. I don't want to mess with it. Let's get some speed brake in there and slow us down. 250. So at 5,000, should be a Reba. So let me go ahead and put 200. Oh, this is amazing. 201. What the hell? God damn, I hate this fucking thing. Stop doing that. Damn, that shit is a piss off, man. Alright. Got the course heading in there for the ILS approach. Two zero left. Alright. Doing pretty good on speed. We're doing pretty good on the profile. Got 4,000 in the box. Alright. Let me take a look at this here. Let's see how this is going to actually. I'm afraid of. For now. That there, what's that there? Vector. Okay. Shaky coming down there. Let's actually go direct to Reba. That'll get us a good profile lineup for the ILS. We'll go ahead and put the ILS frequency in the nav box. 109.25. Yeah, nah. Hey. 3.5. Let's swap that over. Should be good there. We'll hold the altitude for just a moment. Catch that descent profile. The speed breaks up so we can really need them. It's gonna be a little shaky, a little bumpy ride down. We should be okay. Winds are 175 at 6 knots at 3,000. Descent profile, so we'll grab it. Should capture it. Apply a little speed brakes there. Cabin crew prepare for ditching. Yeah, let's see. Why didn't you go down? There we go. Just kidding, just kidding. I trust CJ will get us down safely. I hope so, man. I hope so. Alright, so with 10 miles out, we'll go ahead and get our flaps down there. Come on, slow down. Slow down. About 180. Actually, let's come down.
$1,000 to go.
Yeah, I see that. Alright, so we got the localizer, so we can go ahead and hit that. We got the glide slope, so it should pull us down. Come on. Come on, slow us down. Yeah, flaps 5. Drop the gear down. Yeah, it's I already did. I already did. All right, there's an overspeed that is out of this world on this airplane. It should be a 156. Alright, so we'll get speed brake or auto brake set. Gears down. have the runway in sight. Got below those clouds. A little overcast. Alright, we'll go flaps 30. That is our final flap setting. Alright, so landing gear is down. Speed brakes are set. Lights are on. Auto brake is set. Everything up here looks pretty decent. So we're ready to go down. Alright, so I disengaged the speed
1,000
brake.
feet stabilized, Mr.
the
Bridge altitude set.
Auto throttles. There's the autopilot. My aircraft.
Approaching 20 left.
Two reds, two whites.
nuts.
Alright. Banging braking.
We'll be passing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and all items stowed until the seatbelt sign.
3,000
Alright.
feet remaining.
Please make sure you have all your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft, and be careful when opening the overhead compartment. You're now free to use your mobile phones and small lightweight devices. Thank you for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant experience, and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
Alright, so we will and I don't know where the terminals are, but we'll hold right here. Alright. So we will put a parking brake on. Turn the strobes off. We'll go to the tower. Guessing. Nope. So we have to go right. Okay. Cool. All right. Here. And then we'll go to replay. Not here. Too far. Your plane dropped down fast. Faster than my pants. Hey man. We got down, right? It was better than tearing up the gear though. That the descent profile was kind of fast, yeah. And I flared too soon. Flared too soon on at the end there. Yeah. Or actually, it's too late at the rate of speed that I was going. Yeah, man. You know, each flight I have each flight I have a goal in mind. Each flight I have a goal in my head, right? So what I try to do is I try to make sure I'm working on something every time. So this particular time in mind, it was more so trying to maintain that vertical speed or that vertical rate of descent. Now, it's been easier to do in the Cessna aircraft, right? Because it doesn't take as much work, right? And I know the feel of that aircraft. So my goal for this one was trying to keep that center line. Yeah, I was gonna make sure that it was, you know, as good as possible in terms of the landing, still maintaining that level of practice, but more so focusing on trying to keep that center line up under me. So you know, that's how I've geared to fly on the sim, and I just decided to stream it just so not as lonely, right? But yeah, so every time I don't always make that known, but I always try to set a goal for myself when I sit here and fly to the sim. But yeah, man, it was pretty good. Yeah, and that was another thing too. Landing and make sure I'm down at least in the touchdown zone, a fairly decent amount of the touchdown zone. All right, last one, and then we'll fly it to Atlanta. Let's do Atlanta. Yeah, it was pretty hard. But I'm closer to the center line. So I think I did pretty good in terms of meeting my goal. All right, so we'll get rid of this. We'll go back here. And we're supposed to be going to the right. So that's what we'll do. Get landing lights cut off. Taxi to the gate. Let's get flaps cleaned up. I give you 10 of 10. Hey, bro, that's appreciated, man. Greatly appreciated, man. I see you, man, on the other streams, bro. So I know you're pretty good. Your compliments are legit, bro. So kudos, man. I appreciate that 100. And I would try, man. I'll try to do my best, man. I'm gonna start this summer. I'm gonna get back into try to get back into the air. And whoa, what the hell was that? And but yeah, I'm gonna give me a little GoPro, and I'll start videoing my real world flights and posting them. So there'll be a mixture of some sim stuff and some real world stuff. So yeah, man, a lot of plans for my little channel, and yeah. I appreciate that, Bill. Now, hell, are we supposed to be going over here? It's the right spot. It looks like we might have supposed to have been on the other side of the airport. That's what it looks like. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Stop. I'd like to taxi all the way back to the gate, but if my sim doesn't crash, okay, we'll just jump to the flight training. We'll go to the gate. Came in on 20 right. So let's go somewhere. And going to Atlanta. I know Southwest doesn't run the 900, but we're gonna run it. All right, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Uh-oh. When you get that, that means that it's gonna work. It's gonna work, guys. 100, yeah, bro. I appreciate you, man. Cool. I hate that it started cold and dark, but that's alright. Alright, so ground power, just go ahead and try to say with my sound. It's okay, there we go. Turn that off. That no. I'm gonna try to rush through this as quickly as I possibly can. So this is gonna take a little, just a little bit. I had to refile and sim brief, which I probably should have been done, but that's all right. All right, here we go. Okay. I know what I do. I give you guys some entertainment. Ground crew. Alright, Kbna, Katl. We are flying the 900. And so we got the tipping. Alright. That's the UA. 1105. Save that. Generate. Cool. Alright. That's for the sake of the ground people being here. Alright, so we need 15.4 thousand pounds of fuel. And payload is going to be 39.3. Put that in there. So it's 24, so we're good there in net ref. We are Kbna. Alright, so 0 fuel weight, give or take, it's yeah, it's pretty right. Alright, so that matches pretty good. It says we'll only 10.9 thousand pounds of fuel. So put that there. On the reserve, we've got 4.2. Cost index is going to be 5 again. Cruise altitude will be 250. Right. All right. So our top of climb. Top of climb is going to be 201 at 9 knots. Right there. We got plus 13. There we go. Flaps. So that should be plus 13 actually. Alright, so that looks decent. What did I do? What the hell did I do? Index, performance. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Positioning it. There you go. So we're going out of tip and 3. Out of runway 20 left. Braxton transition. Activate, execute. Now we can do the takeoff. Okay, what the hell? Let's go here. Switch in there. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I just did to this thing. Got the flaps in there. Center gravity's in there. But we're not getting the QRH. Nope. Performance. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right, so 147 goes in there. 147 plus 5. Let's go there. Braxton transition. So we can do the arrival is the chopper 1. Chopper 1. And we're going into 09 left. And it's the for now. Let's go legs. Alright, so that looks like that's set. Pushback truck out here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
Alright, the ground trucks are gone. So we'll go ahead and get these doors closed.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
So we got all the doors closed.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our the packs are off, so we can go ahead and hit engine number 1, or number 2 rather. And it is starting to rise. Alright, and 1, 2 is rising. Let that get going.
We're making the journey with us. Thank you. And now we'd like you to pay attention to the following safety video. So that you may follow along, we have provided a safety instruction card in your seat pocket. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Please refer to safety instruction card to locate your nearest exit. Keep in mind, the closest exit may be behind you. On this airplane, life rafts are located in ceiling parts. Each cabin exit door and some exits over the wings are equipped with an evacuation slide. Some slides, except those over the wings, may also be used for running. This aircraft has a state path lighting system. Red lights or an exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit. In an emergency evacuation, they all carry on baggage.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and set the parking brake here. Get you out of here.
Disconnecting tail.
We'll
Stand
get
by.
going.
Put the yellow cuff over your nose and mouth. Twist the elastic band over your head and tighten by pulling the strap onto the side. Breathe normally. Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Always put your own mask on first, and then help others near you.
A light vest is located under the seat or between seats. The safety instruction card shows the exact location.
To use the vest, open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment handle to break the seal.
Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest going over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach the buckle. Pull the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Once outside, pull down on the red tab.
Take the hand signal. We'll go ahead and put that in there. We'll go ahead and arm our flight directors.
There's also a light that will
Those queued up.
never inflate the vest inside you.
It's over to continuous. We'll go generator 1, generator 2. I did not turn on my fuel or electric pumps. Turn the APU bleed off. Turn our air conditioner on.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Roger that. We will do. Whoa. Got that situated, get the yaw dampers on. Everything up there is decent, and decent. All right, let's roll. We see you, man. We see you, but we're gonna start rolling just a little bit, so don't get nervous. I'll roll a little bit. We see you over there. All right, there it is. Go ahead and we will add power. Get us rolling. No. All right, so we rolling out of here. Forgot to turn on taxi light. Turn the APU off. Actually, not gonna need it. Take this right turn. Right. Get our flaps in it. Up to the end of the runway here. They'll sit directly on this taxi line. Try to slow baby down. All right, so final there. Coming this way.
Approaching.
I'm gonna assume that we've cleared takeoff. Traffic control.
On runway 20 left.
All right. Landing lights on. Lights on.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
All right. 40%. Add power. Power.
Knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Left turn out.
$1,000.
Clean up flaps there. Lock our gear. That is it. Climb out of here. Head on to Atlanta. Banner.
1,000 to go.
Keep climbing on out of here. My frames like kicked right. Sheesh. All right, so we started our at the top of the set. Filing 2. Atlanta. So we just gonna bend down. And we should be there soon. Appreciate everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What's up, bud? What's up, bud?
13,000 to go.
All right, so we're coming up on 13,000, so we can go ahead and put 9 in the MCP. We should continue to descend down. We'll turn on lights at 10,000. Going into 09 left. I'll go ahead and pull the approach plate up. Alright, so we should be at a course of 095. Alright, so there's 095 in the course directives. Shoot are lined up. The flight director there, and the frequency is 105 or 110.5, so 110.5, swap that over. So we should be at rain at 7,000. With a bottom altitude of 2,700. Scent profile looks good. We're coming down through 10,600, I believe, 10,600 feet. Slowing us down to about 240. Getting to be below the at 250 flight restriction. Or speed restriction, rather. Alright, so there's 10-4. We'll go ahead and swap the lights on. Turn the igniters to continuous.
Destination ATIS is 119.65.
And it's getting a little shaky. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Alright, so we're gonna keep the heading. And what we'll do is, whoa, 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 no you won't. Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna keep flying that heading that we had there. So we have like a slight vector. And the airport is over to our left. So kind of do sort of like a left base turn. A left base to final. Got a bit of a headwind. That's pretty good. Now it's kind of coming off of the nose to the left. It looked like it'll it's gonna come off to the right once we situate it. Doing. Stop it. All right, so the localizer's in there, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Lined up pretty good. The runway there. So there's Vinny, so we're about 10 miles out. Go ahead and start dropping. Perhaps. Try to slow down a little bit here. Airport in front of us, so we got a runway in sight. Flaps 5. On my speed or auto brake.
1,000 to go.
Gears coming down. Flaps. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. Flaps are set for landing. All right, so we can arm the speed brakes. All right, for landing check, lights are on. Ignition switch starts to continuous. Landing gear is down. Flaps are set. Auto brakes are set. Speed brake is armed. Turn the anti-icing off. Cabin crew has been notified. Waiting on that glide slope to come in. Good approach. Glide slope has been captured. Let it bring us down a little bit. What the hell was that? Weirdo shit going on today. All right, take the auto throttles off of there.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Landing. All right, I'll disengage the autopilot, my aircraft.
Approaching 09 left. Long landing, 9,000 feet remaining.
All right, so we got a little bump there, a little bounce. That's all right. We are down.
80 knots.
80 knots. We'll slow the auto throttles or the reverse thrusters and go to manual braking.
We'll be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and all items stowed until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Vacate right here to
Please make sure you
left.
have all your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft, and be careful when opening the overhead compartment. You're now free to use your
Go ahead and
mobile
disarm
phone
the
or weight devices. Thank you for
speed
joining us
brakes.
today. We hope you had a pleasant experience, and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta International. Rough. We made it. Dog's barking. So we'll go ahead and clean up flaps. Stop here. Park and brake. Go up to the tower. Run a few replays. And then that's gonna be it, guys. Alright, dude. It's I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. To all my new subscribers, greatly appreciated. Kudos to you all. And yeah, man, I'll catch y'all on the next one.